Let me tell you something. I got 269 subscribers on YouTube. It's hard for me to like take that channel to the next level with 269 subscribers, no money coming in. I make all my money doing DoorDash. It's 69 subscribers, and given the fact that I had 271 and lost 2 subscribers, indicate that y'all do not, and I already had like 200 or something before I started making Mario games and everything. This Mario game thing is not gonna work, given the fact that I was only doing the Mario thing because I finally figured out after all these years. Cause I started making games in 2008. I used to make cartoons. I was looking for a cartoon maker on Google, and Game Maker kept popping. I was looking for animation maker. Cause I was using a thing called Boom Animation. And before I get into that, I just want to show you what's going on. Like right now, I'm a small ass YouTuber, so I don't owe anybody shit. I'm not about to act like 1 view, 2 view, 0 view, 0 view. How the hell Riding Dirty used to be one of my popular ones, and it got 2 views. This one was the unpopular one. They got a dislike on it. Cause maybe because I was saying tomorrow. Cause I didn't want to wake my roommate up. But I made that song. When I made these 3 songs, I didn't want to wake my roommate up. I think I made Riding Dirty before my roommate came. Wait a minute, I don't remember that day. But I think another reason I lost a subscriber is because I made You Ain't That Tall. At the end of the song, I was talking about let me do something with your kid. I'ma rape your little ass kid. I was just putting myself in the shoes of how I looked at the song back then. And you ain't made this sound. It just sound like that's a molester on that goddamn song. It didn't mean that I was a fucking molester. I was a teenager at that time, and it just sounded like the dude that made the song with the kids would sound like a molester. So I was acting like I was like, I'm gonna rape that little kid. So that's probably how I lost a subscriber. But I used to make cartoons. I started off I made this animation using Boom Animator back in '08, before I started using Game Maker. A character I made up named Mr. Robert and Lil Jeremy.
What's up? What's up, dog?
Everything tight, man.
Everything tight, man.
Same damn peanut.
I get tired of it, man. Goddamn, that is killing that message on them damn arm and press him in the damn eye. I get tired of it, man.
My classmate, he's the best of me about the car. Oh, the car ugly. And I used to be like, shut your ass up.
You poor nigga.
He was some of my classmates that used to aggravate me.
Well, to your boy, I get tired of it, man. That thing, boy, baby, man, I ain't money, man. Ain't nobody bird, no damn body. Started making cartoons and shit, my nigga.
And then, I was making flip books. I was doing the thing called the 18 show. And then I was searching for a more easier animated maker. So I Googled animated maker, and Game Maker kept popping up every single time, the first result. So I said, you know what? Let's download Game Maker. So that's when I started Game Maker in '08, and around late July somewhere. I still use that to this day, over 17 years. And it took me, I started using the 3D stuff in 2009. And it took me until now, finally figure out how to write a collision code, how to convert an object file and do this, and have a smooth collision code with a triangle polygon. So that's when I started doing the Mario thing. But first I was doing the Mario 2D stuff to try to like learn to train myself how to do the collision, smooth collision, how to do on Mario. And just because that brings back memories. So I was doing the Mario stuff, and I gained about 15 subscribers. 0 views, 1 view, and all this other stuff is not working It's not worth me just doing things I did not want to do. I don't want to continue doing that. I don't want to push forward into that collision thing. Right now, I'm working on the solar system game, and I'm fighting the FPS. I'm trying to figure out how to properly draw all the stuff without the FPS going all slow. It's supposed to be Uranus, no solid surface. The FPS is at 21, but when it's on Earth, it does like the solid ground collision thing, which makes the FPS go a little bit slower. And this car right here is a 1985 Pontiac Primus, something like that. Primus I or something like that. I'm doing this, but I don't want to upload it yet. I don't want to upload any updates on it. And I damn sure don't want to do that Mario thing because I'm working on a different collision thing right now. And if y'all cared about me to keep doing that, I at least like y'all at least share some things and just give me more subscribers. I just did that background thing. Look more smoother. I just lost all my beats from 2023 to present, including the soundtrack to this. The Fruit Loop project. So I can't edit the Fruit Loop project. I got the MP3 still, but I'm doing solar system stuff. FPS is pretty decent, like when it's not drawn on when it's like on this mode. But yeah, a normal person with 200 something subscribers knows that if you really cared about like what I do, if you really want more of like some game making stuff, which I only gained like 15 subscribers since I started doing the game thing, showing you the collision. And then I get this, wait a minute, why is he doing anniversaries? Be 15, 16 years ago and everything. 1 view, 0 view. That's pretty. When I started YouTube, I was a regular freaking person. I made one of my channels, my first channel in 2007. I didn't upload until 08, and the video I just showed you when I was doing, what's up, man? Everything tight, man. It's the same damn thing, yeah. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? When I used to do their voices, that's one of the first videos that was on there. Then I started using Game Maker. After I was using Annie Boone Cartoon Animator. I didn't use YouTube that much. Then YouTube around 2012, people became, like YouTubers making money off of it. It became a source of money, but there's no money flowing from YouTube. So it's hard for me to act like I'm this big shot YouTuber. I don't want to do that Mario 64 stuff. But if I get more subscriptions, maybe I can, but I really don't want to do that right now. Because all that was how to do a collision card. I'm not doing Mario 64. I could do 007. I could download the model and do the process that I did. But most of my subscribers was already there when I was making beats, instrumentals, and stuff. And it's crazy. I'm considered, he's one of those he's one of those YouTube rappers again. He's one of those YouTube rappers. After I started this, before these YouTubers start doing that, I started before them. I started in 07. That's when I made the YouTube. My oldest YouTube. It used to be called QPWOAL. And then I renamed it to Jonesy Classic Jonesy Otis. Jonesy space Otis C. I'm just a regular YouTuber. I'm a small YouTuber. And that's how I looked at it back then. I looked at it as, because back then MySpace, everybody was on MySpace. I was on MySpace. I was only using YouTube to put content so I could share it on my MySpace. MySpace used to be a thing where you like pretty much create a website and put layouts and customize the layouts and stuff, and have girls look at your page and message the girls on there. MySpace used to be popping. That's when I made the YouTube. That's when I was using YouTube. But then now, even though it's 2026, respectfully, I'm still a small YouTuber, and it's gonna stay that. I don't usually remake Mario games, Mario 64 games. Getting made fun of. Really? You making Mario 64? Why did you do that? It's 2025. Why don't you do PS7 stuff? So I'm just gonna do the anniversary stuff and lose subscribers. All right. What I'm doing now, instead of doing triangles, I'm writing a more spear code. Cause I'm making a solar system game, and if I make a spear code, I can really start making some realistic looking, more realistic looking stuff instead of flat Mario 64 stuff. Getting copyright for Mario 64. It's frustrating to think, for you to think that with 269 subscribers, I need to push forward into this and act like a regular YouTuber. A little bit older, but I'm doing a more spiritual collision code thing to make it more realistic. I know it's not PS5 graphics, but this is the idea. I was copying Donkey Kong 2 on that soundtrack. I'm not doing the Mario thing. I'm doing I'm figuring out the more spiritual world codes, collision codes instead of triangles. It'd be like more speed and easier, make the FPS run faster. But yeah, I'm a small YouTuber. Don't let anybody. I'm a small YouTuber. 0 views, 1 view. No, fuck that. I'm doing what the hell I want to do at this point. Jesus Christ. Like the fact that I spent all this damn time on the song and y'all just look at me like, ooh, he's another rapper again. When I started this shit and made my first YouTube in early 2007, before people started doing this inspiring rapping stuff. No, I'm good.